Chapter 3, Day 4. My parents asked me to tell you something. Yeah. Feel like they left everything on the table already. They were emotional, yes. Can we really blame them? Okay, what did they want to say? Any parting shots, I can take it. The Architects of Death played a role like we all do. Is that it? Yes. Not really getting much from that. For what it's worth, it seemed important to tell them that I tell you. They argued for a while, then decided it was for the best. Mom said their fate may have been inevitable. That someone had to do it. That I probably never had a chance at a normal life with normal parents. She said your parents were killed by Septimus, and that maybe they paid enough. You don't have to be so strong. What? You're just a kid. Hey now, I was nice enough to chase after you. Aren't you guys about to leave in search of your ark? Why do you have to be so... I'm sorry. You don't have to be so strong. It must be so tough. I'm so sorry. If my parents did that to your parents, then it's my sin too. It's something I'm never going to be able to fix. No matter what I could do, it's not going to make up for it, and it's not going to change anything. What's the matter with you? No, please don't. Your parents didn't have a... They didn't have a choice? That's just a lazy adult excuse. You don't have to put up with any of that. You shouldn't be worried about those things. You should be playing, smiling, having fun, not worrying about what the next day is going to bring for your family. You've had it rough, and you didn't have a choice about it. Must have been so hard having to make a living while taking care of them. That's too much of a burden for a child. You're really tough, you know that? You're so young, but you're stronger than a lot of us. If I could do something to make it better, I would, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm fine, you. Stop. Are you crying? You have every right to hate me. I don't hate you, I just... it hurts. I'm listening. No, I'm so sorry, Eri. You embraced Eri in a heartfelt hug. I really am sorry about the things you have to go through. You don't deserve any of this, but you don't have to be strong. You? What are you talking about? You're going to be okay. You just don't understand. You couldn't be in my shoes. You're strong and capable. You have people like Toshio looking up to you. I'm not like that. I'm barely hanging in there. That's okay. You don't have to act strong all the time. I know you're trying. You're doing it for your parents. It must hurt to see them like that. But you're hurt too. More than anyone could imagine. It hurts you. I know I said that I'm tough, but even the toughest can get weaker. I had to be tough so my parents can be too. I'm what's holding everybody together, and... We'll get through it, right? We always have, and we'll keep getting through it as long as I'm around. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. You put all the weight on your shoulders and you still stand strong. But you know what, Eri? You're not alone. You're a great kid, and for that reason, you'll never be truly alone. You just have to let your guard down sometimes. I know I'm not invincible. Sometimes it's just hard to get out of bed to face the day, and... it's... Eri, you're not alone. You're okay. I don't have to be alone? Yeah, it's all gonna get better. How's it gonna get better? How can you say that? Your parents still have your back. I'm sure they try their best to make things a little easier on you, even if you don't notice it. They must understand everything that you do for them, so I'm sure they try. And there's Toshio. Toshio's always there to lend you a hand when you need it. You know he's always at your side, willing to do anything for you. The guy wouldn't let anything on earth stop him from being there for you. I know how far he'll go for someone he's loyal to. That person is you, Eri. You've got your parents and Toshio, okay? You're never alone. They're always going to be there to pick you up when you're down. So for now, and once in a while, It's okay to cry. You can be weak sometimes. Thank you, you. You? Hey, Toshio. You're here early. You were expecting me. I figured you'd come to talk at some point. Yeah, I guess we do have a lot to talk about. You want to do it now? You look pretty messed up, to be honest. Shouldn't you get some rest? What? Oh, you know how it is sometimes. You get some good nights and some bad nights. Alright, should we get this over with then? Okay, you first since you're raring to go. I wouldn't say that. Where's AJ and Gunther? They were still at the art center last time I saw them. Okay, well, I want them to hear what I have to say too. I don't want to repeat myself and I want everything in the open. Is this about Kinkakuji? Whatever it is, I promise I will relay everything to them. I said I want them to hear it too. And they will. Just say whatever it is you have to say. It's eating away at you, I can tell. Even just this once, you can count on me. We might head for Hayami and Midori after this, and I'll be sure to let them know too. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm sure you've heard most of it from Hachiko anyway, but I wanted to tell you myself. I wanted to ever since, but I just couldn't be prepared enough to say it. Days went by. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. I kept thinking I'd get a chance to say it eventually. Before I knew it, 2 years had passed. It just got harder as time went on. I worried more and more about how you guys would react, especially you. I guess that's what stopped me from saying anything. I didn't want to kick you when you were already down, you know? I knew how badly you were hurt. Plus, I know I totally messed up. So I kept quiet. I was a coward. Turns out that just made it all worse. Figures, huh? Well, yeah. Then there was a point that I thought that if I helped you find the Ark, that it would make up for what I did. Everything will be fixed and we'll all move on. Maybe even act like nothing happened. If Miho came back, my sin wouldn't matter anymore. But I knew deep inside that the Ark couldn't actually exist the way we wanted to. Nothing in old world science supports it, and we're far behind the technology they had back then. I would know because I had all the time in the world to study these things. You always kept to yourself when we first found you, always reading those e-books. That was nothing. I tried even harder to learn as much as I could after Kinkakuji. I remember when you joked about me being obsessed with e-books, but that was nothing, you. Not even close. In the past couple of years, I've been possessed. I've probably wanted the Ark to bring back dead people even more than you do. Even if only to bring Miho back and make up for what I did. I had all these fantasies of how the thing would function, how Miho would smile again, and everything would go back the way it was. That's all they were, though. Fantasies. Without evidence, without the solid proof, and just a bunch of rumors and stories to go off of, we got nothing. We can't put our faith in something that probably doesn't even exist. It'd be a waste of time and energy. Even worse, the reality could be much worse than we thought it is. Are you giving up now? What? Are you listening? There's no way the Ark could do it, you. It's impossible. You don't even know for sure that there really is one. All those stories talk about what a great power it has now, it can do all these things, but that's just not real. I'm a man of science, and science says you can't resurrect the dead. You can only weep as you bury them. Believe me, if sheer willpower and hope could bend the laws of nature, I'd be on my hands and knees praying my heart out. But it just doesn't work like that. Not that we know of. You? Look, I'm not crazy, okay? That's exactly what crazy people say. We both have to accept that we messed up. We don't get a do-over. I was lost and embroiled in my own emotions too. That didn't amount to anything good. You can't allow yourself to become a slave to your depression. It could get you killed, or worse. Hey, don't I have street cred anymore? Come on, man, what are you on about? If we never find the Ark, or if it doesn't work out the way I think it will, I'll admit defeat and I won't say another word about it. But the search isn't over yet. The Ark is still out there. It can be as good or as bad as anyone thinks it is. We can keep guessing, or we can find out for ourselves. Well, it's true that I'd always be curious what the Ark really is until I see it for myself. That's what I'm talking about. Think about it. We could be the first to find out how amazing the Ark truly is. That's how you pitched to me last time, and Nakano didn't turn out too well. It was a step forward regardless. We need to keep pushing forward, Toshio. Curiosity is the only thing that could push me towards chasing this phantom. Right now, it's nothing but a big question mark, you. One that may be as dangerous as Pandora's box. Isn't that what Derchalton is all about? We find our own answers. We hunt treasure other people have only dreamed about. The Ark is the biggest fantasy out there. Wouldn't it be something to uncover it? To do something no one ever did before? Say I'm feeling adventurous and decide to go after this Ark. That doesn't solve the other problem. Which one? Feels like we have too many of those. There's a very real chance that the Ark is nothing but a weapon, you. Not just any weapon, but one so powerful that lives are being lost over it. Sanctus and GPA want the Ark so bad, you'd think they want to use it for the war they're waging against each other. At the very least, they'd want to deny the enemy access to such a weapon. About that. The Ark is not dangerous. I don't think you're certain about the ethnobomb stuff either, so stop acting like it's a sure thing. What makes you think I'm not? Because it's just an excuse. This was never about the ethnobomb. You'd feel bad about not saying anything back in Kinkakuji, I get that. But I don't think it would have changed the outcome, and neither do you. Again with pretending you can read my mind? Speak for yourself! There was no way we'd back down from Kinkakuji, you're right. We had to do it. It was our time. If anyone could get past all the traps and retrieve the treasure in Kinkakuji, it was Derchalton. The hunt went wrong. Turns out we weren't perfect. Happens to everyone. It hurt so much that we had to lose Miho, but I can't blame you for that. I admit, I got angry when I heard you confess to Hachiko, but it wasn't your fault. I was just too quick to blame someone. Anyone. It didn't have to be you, but the truth is, I knew more than I cared to admit that you were right. Had anyone told me about the trap, I was young and foolish. Knowing about the trap wouldn't have changed a thing. I'd have been so confident and full of myself that I'd still push everyone to go for Kinkakuji. It was the golden dream, after all. The stuff of legends. The one thing to take us to the top. Then it'd be me who led Miho to her death. No. It's okay. It's the truth. Besides, this is all theoretically speaking. There are no ifs in history, so there's no point in dwelling on could-haves or should-haves. Okay, but what does any of that have to do with the ethnobomb? The Ark could be an ethnobomb, but you could be wrong. Don't let your fear of messing up stop you from moving forward. Who knows? This could be our path to redemption. Our path? That's right. You and me. We've got skeletons in our closet. They're not going away on their own. You? Why do you do it, you? Tell me, honestly. Why can't you just move on? The dead have never come back. They probably never will. Chasing the Ark is a fool's errand that could go very wrong, and you know that. I do it for myself. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Or maybe this is the first time I'll actually admit it to anyone. I know I'm being selfish. I know I'm doing all this for myself. Is that what you wanted to hear? No. I can tell by the look on your face. That's what you see in my eyes. I agree with you. It's bad form that I can't get over Miho's death, I get that. I've always been the first to burn bridges. I've never burdened myself with emotional baggage. I encourage everyone to look forward to the future. But I'm sick, Toshio. I'm ill. I'm broken, and I need Miho to fix me. Maybe it's not even her. You? She's dead. Maybe it's the chase. Maybe it's hope. Maybe hope is the pill I choose to swallow, and it makes all the symptoms go away. Hope lets me sleep at night. Hope gives me something to do. A goal to aspire for. A reason to live. The hope to see Miho again. That's all I've got, Toshio. That's all I've got. You? It's not like I don't sympathize with you. I'm listening, I hear you. But when I weigh my options, I have to choose Shibuya every time. I feel at home here. Shibuya has been so welcoming, and I don't know if it'll be the same when I get back. We're not treasure hunters anymore, and a nomadic lifestyle is harder than ever. You understand what I'm saying? Comfort was as important to you when Miho was still around. You wanted to give her all the luxury you could afford. Toshio, I know I'm asking you to take a leap of faith. It's a big ask. Maybe I won't ever be able to pay back a favor like that. When it all comes down to it. No. No, maybe you're right. You know what? You can stay if you want to. Maybe it's really comfortable here, and staying is for the best. Huh? What do you mean, huh? If you would really rather just stay here, then there's nothing I can do to change that. When your mind is made up, your mind is made up. Am I right? You, stop right there. What? I know what you're doing, it's not going to work. What? I'm just saying that if you want to stay, then that's fine. I won't hold it against you. The rest of us can take care of everything. Reverse psychology? Really? I know you better than that. I'm not going to be swayed by petty tricks. You must think I'm pretty stupid, don't you? Toshi, please, you. The last 2 years have been crazy for the both of us, huh? You can say that again. I hear what you're saying, and I can't deny that the arc used to excite the hell out of me. But right now I can't. I'm sorry, you. I can't blame you. It makes a lot of sense. You have your reasons, and you have a home here in Shibuya. It could get real dangerous where we're going. In the back of my head, I still don't want to put people in trouble. Especially not my friends. And that's what it is. That's what it'll always be, Toshio. We're friends. Once I'm done chasing the arc with Eiji and the rest of the gang, we'll still be friends. You'll still be part of us. You could be putting everyone in danger, you. There's no turning back for me. I try, but I can't stop. I won't let anything stop me. I can't. No matter how dangerous or stupid or futile it is, I'll still find the arc. And once that's over, I'll be back here to see you, with Miho right by my side. That's all there is to it. My mind is made up, and I think yours is as well. Yeah, maybe. It was nice seeing you again, Toshio. Feelings mutual, you? I bet it is. What's wrong with your face? Something tells me this Shibuya episode is a wrap. I don't know. I think I did what I could. You sound like a guy who's giving up. Are you giving up? That's not your style, you. Like I said, I don't know. If we have to carry on with just the three of us, will you guys stay with me? You weren't able to convince Toshio, eh? How about his girlfriend? Eri, what about her? Why don't you tell her we'll find the arc to cure her parents? She'll get Toshio to jump on the arc hype train in no time flat. No, I can't promise her that. I don't know if the arc can actually do that. Never stopped you before? Take it easy, Eiji. I'd do it if it were you or Gunther. You're my friends, and I trust that you'll be able to forgive me. We've been through a lot together. I know that you'll be more understanding of the things I do. Even if we fail to find the arc, or the arc fails us, we'll fail together as a group. We fail as Derchalton. I can't make an empty promise to a little girl who has nothing to do with us. If there's a chance that I'd be giving her false hope, I'd rather not do it. Besides, after what happened between our parents, if any of it is true. Eiji slapped you on the back. Enough with the melodrama. Chin up. Won't be just the three of us. We'll go see Hayami and Midori. Oh man, can't wait to see those two. Wonder what they've been up to. Especially Hayami. I haven't heard from her in a minute. Yeah, you're right. No matter what happens, we need to keep pushing forward. These two. I'm so lucky to have them as my friends. Is something bothering you, Toshio? It's rare for you to call me out here. Sorry about that. Is that weird? Am I weird? Toshio? What are you saying? You're not weird. I'm weird. No, you're not weird at all. You're just saying that to be nice. I'm the weird kid with the freak parents, I know. They're not freaks or monsters or whatever bad people call them. They just look different because of a condition. That doesn't make them any less human. Thanks, Toshio. Right, well, we're here because I need to get some things off my chest if that's alright with you. Okay. I don't know if I can be of much help. I'm here to listen. Is this about your friend? My friend, huh? Yeah. I talked to you this morning. You can probably guess what he wanted. He wants you to go with him to find the Ark, is that right? Yes, and I don't know what to make of it. I'm troubled by the idea that I'll be ignoring a friend in need. He needs my help. But I don't think I should go after all. No one can blame you. This Ark business seems dangerous if Sanctus and GP are involved. That's not the only thing to mull over. Hmm? Are you afraid of what the Ark can do? That's another thing, yeah. Do you know what you said? Strangely enough, he admitted how dangerous chasing the Ark is. Did he appeal to your bravado? Dared you to take on such a dangerous task? No, actually. He seemed level-headed about it. He was more concerned about, taking the skeletons out of the closet. That maybe it'd be a worthy endeavor, no matter how dangerous, if that's how we move forward. Isn't he right, though? You think so. You look up to him, don't you? I don't know about that. You trust him. You know how capable he is. Not gonna happen only because you believed in him. Guess that's true, but... Not ready to take the skeletons out. Maybe not. I thought I made it clear to him how I felt about the Ark, you know? He's trying to change my mind, like I can't be trusted to make decisions on my own. It must feel that way, huh? What else did he say? It was weird. He told me to stay. What? Really? I thought for sure he wanted you to tag along. That's what I thought too. Then I realized he was playing me. Playing you? He was doing his reverse psychology shtick. Guilt trip, or whatever you want to call it. Well, you guys can be terrible at expressing yourselves, right? Huh? No, this was deliberate. He knew exactly what he was doing. I wouldn't be so sure. Sometimes it's just too difficult to say what you actually want to say. Or maybe it comes out differently. Never attribute to malice that which is equally attributed to stupidity. Isn't that your favorite saying? Hanlon's razor. But you see, you isn't stupid. He's human. We all make mistakes. What, you think he said the complete opposite of what he meant to say? I don't know. We all say things by mistake sometimes. Maybe he meant something completely different. Like, as your friend, he wants the best for you. And if that's staying in Shibuya, well... Huh. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Right? If I ever decide to go with him, it'd be out of curiosity. Curiosity? I still want to find out what the Ark really is. I'm curious if all the legends can be reconciled with the real Ark after all. Does you feel the same way? What? Is he chasing the Ark out of curiosity? No, of course not. This is all about Miho as far as I can tell. I guess he does everything for his sister, huh? Well, I asked him why he's still chasing the Ark, all things considered. What did he say? He surprised me quite a bit. He said he was being selfish, that he was doing it for himself. That's what you've always wanted, right? For him to admit it? You's always the one that has an ulterior motive. He never says it, but you can always tell. This time he was honest about it. He didn't try to hide anything. He laid down everything. He opened his heart to me, Eri. He knows he's just letting his hopes for the Ark drag him along. I may not have a younger sister or any siblings at all, but I think I understand what he means. Yeah? If I ever lose my parents and someone sells me the delusion that they can come back, I'm buying it. Even if none of it made sense, I'd probably cling to that delusion like it's the only way to live. Maybe that's what it means to love someone, Toshio. You gain a myopic worldview that dictates how you live your life. Myopic. No, that's a word. Are you teasing me? No, not at all. You seem so torn about this, Toshio. Wish there was a way I could help. I'd tell you to follow your heart, but it's never that easy, is it? I'm sorry. I'm being such a downer by telling you these things. Not at all. If I can't at least hear you out, how can I call myself your friend? I see. I'm glad you're my friend then, Eri. So, what are you going to do now? Being able to find the Ark at all? It's a long shot. Even with Derchalton at full force, we'll just be a 2-bit player insignificant to the grand scale of things. Sanctus and GP are going to get there before we do. Wherever the Ark turns out to be probably doesn't even matter. You don't have much faith in Derchalton, do you? It's not that. I'm just realistic. What'll happen if you decide not to go? I mean, in terms of your relationship with you. Our relationship? You're longtime friends, right? It'd be sad if this caused a permanent rift between you two. Well, he said we'll still be friends. You've maintained your friendship for years after the tragedy in Kinkakuji. That's impressive. I guess we've been through a lot, and you need friends to survive in this wasteland. Isn't that great, then? You built something together that I could only dream of. What are you talking about? You can do it too if you wanted to. I'm not an adventurer or a treasure hunter. I won't be in precarious situations where I form strong bonds with my friends. I guess I am lucky to have been part of Derchalton. That guy, he's as confident as ever. He said he'll come back with Miho. He can only say that because he's so committed. Even if he had doubts about the Ark, he'll probably still go against all odds. You have an amazing friend, Toshio. Hey, you're way too impressed by that guy. I'm right here, you know. Huh? No, I'm not. I just admire him as much as you do. Sure doesn't sound that way. Are you jealous? What? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing. I'm just asking if you're jealous. You is so cool and serious and caring towards a sister. I'll show you my cool side too, just you wait. Does that mean you're going with him? Hey, are you seriously throwing me a curveball like that? I think I can show you how cool I am in my own way. Putting your all into something despite knowing the risks and expecting the trials and tribulations that come with it. I think that's as cool as it gets. You really is something. And I bet you're cool enough to pull off something like that, Toshio. Guess I am kinda cool, huh? But you know what? I don't think I should go after all. Is it because it's dangerous? I'm used to danger. We live dangerous lives as treasure hunters. So you're just not convinced that the Ark exists? Oh, it does. I'll be the first to tell you that. Then, why can't you help your friends? I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. What doesn't? What if the Ark could really bring back the dead? It wouldn't be just Miho. If the Ark could resurrect people multiple times, then it'd be death itself. Do we really want something like that? What do you mean? Do we want death to lose meaning? Won't we stop caring about each other if we knew we couldn't die? There would be no place for sympathy if no one ever dies. Everyone would be left to their own devices. If someone were struggling, why would we help? It won't kill them. I don't think we'll stop caring. Why not? We care about our family and friends because it makes us happy. Caring and being cared for in return makes us feel like we belong. I don't think this will change even if no one died. Do you believe we're here together right now only because the other person could die? Well, no. See? It wouldn't change things one bit for you and me. But you will finally be able to see his sister again. I guess you're right. But what will happen after that? People could abuse the Ark. Bad people could have multiple lives or even become immortal. Not if you've got anything to do with it. What? You're going after the Ark, right? Once you're in front of it, then you can decide what to do. If you think it's too dangerous to exist, if it's really a bomb or whatever, just destroy it after you're done with it. Right, sounds simple enough. Why didn't I think of that? You're really smart, but we all need friends to help us figure out things sometimes. That's why you gotta be a friend to you. Just like he's been a friend to you, right? You make it sound so simple. That's the Airy special. You're good at complicated stuff, I like them simple. So we're opposites, huh? You know what they say about opposites. I don't think I want to be opposites. I want us to be like-minded. That way, if you're smart, then I'm smart too, right? Well, that's one way of looking at it. Hachiko's super cute, but you're smart. Thanks. Hey, wait a minute, are you saying I'm not cute? Hey, leaving so soon? Toshio, hey. What's up? How's Eri? She's fine, don't worry about her. Okay, so what's on your mind? Did you come to see us off? About that, I wanted to talk to you about some things. What's there left to talk about? I get it. You do? Yeah. You don't have to say anything. I get it. Wow, how do you know? I was struggling, trying to figure out what to say. I'm not upset or anything. I know that your place is here. Well, good. I'm glad you're not upset because... Wait, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I asked you first. I was saying that your place is here. You got Eri to look after. You gotta be there to take care of her. Even she needs somebody who's got her back. You thought I was gonna say best of luck and just let you guys wander off? Isn't that what you came here to talk about? No. I came to tell you that I'm joining you. What? You want to come with us? That's right. For real. Toshio, I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you. I know you have reservations about coming with us, and I promise you I won't hold this against you. That's right, T-Man. We're still cool. 3 musketeers gotta find that ark, and then we can hang out. Leave me out of this. I'm not a musketeer. You guys, I'm telling you, I want to be a musketeer. Toshio, are you sure? Can you tell me what's going on? We don't have to get into that. I know what I said before, but I'm coming with you guys. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. What happened to all the stuff you said about... Yeah, I know. Did a lot of thinking about it, and Ari and I had a long talk about everything. What did she say? None of your business. Okay. Look, it's nothing you need to know about. It was 2 adults having a discussion. That's it. 2 adults, huh? Don't even start with me, Gunther. Let's all settle down. Toshio, you have every reason to stay. I don't want you to come because you feel guilty or anything like that. Do you want me to be a part of Jertalton or not? Jeez. Listen, you. Thinking about the old days and everything. You know, working together, years of misadventures, treasure, fondness, making fun of Gunther, and all that. What are you staring at? You can stop me at any time. You two better stop being weird. It's just... I'm listening, Toshio. So I assume one of those text boxes was supposed to belong to Gunther. Well, quit looking at me like that. You're not making this any easier, you know? I know mushy emotions were never your thing, but... There's nothing mushy about it, okay? Look, I'll make it short and sweet. You might need someone with my technical know-how, and you're going to need another opinion when things get hairy. And they will get hairy. Count on it. Trouble follows you wherever you go, and this arc business is something else. The dangers are beyond anything we can imagine. Somebody's got to keep you from getting yourself killed. You have a knack for constantly putting yourself in danger, so it's my responsibility to keep you alive. Your responsibility? What the heck does that mean? What do you think it means? You thinking I can't do a job like that? No, I didn't say that. What, you think someone else would do it better? Well, I got news for you. There isn't anyone. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm getting lectured? For one, I don't trust AG to watch you. Years of being in that bar of his, he's probably a closet drunk. Sure, he looks sober on the outside, but I bet he sneaks drinks here and there behind your back. You don't know what he's got hiding around in his pockets or in his bags. Probably 2 fist bottles whenever he's by himself. You wouldn't know. I kick runts like you out of my bar. And Gunther? Don't you get me started on that guy. That guy? I'm right here. Didn't he always put on his boots before his pants when he got dressed? I mean, who does that? You want to trust someone like that with your life? Normal people don't put on their boots before their pants. How's it going to fit through? You can't explain that. Try it. I dare you. Because guess what? You can't. Okay, stop. I get it. You don't have to go crazy. I guess I could use someone like you to, look after me, as you put it. You guess? Hell, you need me. How you survived this long without a responsible teammate is beyond me. I need you, huh? Of course you do. And you're not talking me out of it. I'm coming, and when my mind's made up, my mind's made up. Says the guy who didn't want to give me the time of day when I blew into town. You're really something, Toshio. Okay, then. Welcome back to the team. It's good to have you back. We would be lost without you. Damn straight you'd be. We'll go as soon as you're ready. Make sure you don't forget anything, because we won't be back anytime soon. Sure thing. Won't be long. Oh, and, you? Yeah. Thanks. I'm the one who should be thanking you. We're gonna be a team again. Wow. Never thought that was ever gonna happen. Feels kinda nice. It sure does. Do you think it's possible that your parents made the Ark? Wouldn't that be interesting? Are you kidding? An affirmation that it works as advertised would be good enough for me. Your parents were researchers for Sanctus. What if... If my folks made the Ark, yeah, it'd be an interesting thought. But would it make a difference? Hey now, this is a big plot twist right here if it's true. Doesn't change our objective, or how I feel about that. If anything, maybe we should bring them back with the Ark too, if they made it. What? You weren't planning to do that from the very beginning? For some reason, I've always thought of the Ark as granting only a single wish. It couldn't be as powerful as some people say it is. But if I could just bring my sister back, if I could bring back the life my parents wanted me to protect, only then will I start thinking more wishes. Hey, we enjoying this trip to chase a one-trick pony. Don't get me wrong, that was just a worst-case scenario for me, and I wouldn't bring it up if I was 100% certain about that. Fine, I was joking anyway. Let's go see Hayami, Midori, and finally Miho.